Hey, it's Steve here on Steve Shuttler Media. We are hanging out at Brothers Market, and with me is Mr. Will Hanchett. Will, how you doing today?
Good. Thanks for having us.
Good to have you on. And we are talking about, now you're a veteran.
Correct.
We've got a Veterans Day thing coming up that I'm just going to basically let you kind of fill us in on what's going on with the Veterans Day. I've got the information on my phone here on Saturday, November 9th, but tell us a little bit about the project that you've got going on.
So back in 2021, me and a bunch of guys started a nonprofit, and in 2022 we kind of settled on our niche of installing flagpoles for veterans that don't have them, and that is what we've been doing the last few years, is doing that. Every year we have a big push on Flag Day and Veterans Day. We try to make those 2 days special. This year we selected Keokuk County for recipients that are veterans in the county. So we'll be down here on November 9th installing flagpoles. We've got 18 to put up.
Nice.
Around the county.
Be a busy day.
Yeah, it'll be a busy day. It actually sounds harder than it is. They don't take a whole lot of time to install. I think most of the time that we spend is actually sitting there talking with the veterans and getting their story.
Yeah. So how are how do you decide who gets the flagpoles?
So there's a lot of guys in the organization that are members that are veterans. We're probably like 40, 60, veterans to non-veteran members. So we've kind of decided to decentralize it. And one of the guys who's a member, his wife, we call her the battle roster. So she kind of has the list of nominations that we've received either by email, through the website, through our Facebook page, or just from text messaging, people texting us directly. And we put them on a list. We have 146, I believe, on the list right now, veterans that are pending install, hopefully at some point in the future. And she selects veterans off those lists. So we can't say, well, we selected more Army guys this year than we did Air Force guys because, four of us are in the Army. So she's not a veteran at all. So we handed that responsibility to her, and she makes selections.
It's got to be a tough choice.
Yeah, and right now we're trying to fill up and get at least one in every county. So, when nominations come in, if it's a new county, it's possible that it gets pushed to the top of the list because it's a new area that we haven't been to yet.
All right. And does it go to a different county? Do you focus on one county each year then? Or how does that work?
We've kind of done one way and the other. When we first started out, a lot of our nominations were coming in from Lynn County, Center Point, actually, the town of Center Point. And so, that's where we did a lot of it. And then we came up with goals. Like, what's a 2 and 5 year goal look like for this? So our 2-year goal was to have them in all 4 corners of the state by this year. And then by 2028, have at least one in every county of Iowa. We did get the corners done this year. On Flag Day is when we decided to do our corner counties.
All right.
For Veterans Day, last year we picked new counties and kind of all worked our way in towards Rube's Steakhouse in Montour, and we took the vets out. We kidnapped them from their installs and took them to the next install, and all met at Rube's in Montour, and we bought them a steak dinner and everything, and then took everybody home. This year for Veterans Day, we decided a lot of us are from Keokuk County. We've only got one down here in Sigourney that we installed on the 4th of July, so let's flood the county. And so we're bringing everybody down here to the one county, and we're trying to put one up in every town.
All right. So this isn't just a Veterans Day thing. This kind of goes on off and on throughout the year on different holidays. Is that what you shoot for?
Yeah, so we got the 2 holiday pushes like that, but we also have our install seasons basically April 1st to Veterans Day is kind of the last ones that we put in. So we do have 2 also Veterans Day proper this year. One will be in Des Moines and the other one will be in Marshalltown. We kind of just install throughout the year. I have 6 teams around the state that all have toolkits, and once Katie gives us our list of veterans for the year, we figure out where those addresses are and what team gets assigned what poles.
Neat. So, yeah, that's a very cool thing. Again, what's the name of the organization?
Veteran Flagpole Initiative is our project. Our official name's Patriotic Gentlemen of Iowa is what we started as a nonprofit. Veteran Flagpole Initiative is kind of what we settled on as our focused, concentrated project right
All
now.
right. Is there like a Facebook page or a website that people can go to?
There is Veteran Flagpole Initiative on Facebook. If you just type that in, I think we're the only ones called that, so we'll pop up.
Yeah.
www.veteranflagpoles.org is our Facebook page, and people can submit donations or if you're interested in being a volunteer, all that can be done through the form on the website.
All right, very cool. So again, that's you might be seeing some flagpoles going up in Keokuk County coming up here in a few weeks on Veterans Day. Now, another part of this is you're going to be following it up, like you said at the one time you had the steak dinner.
Yeah.
There's going to be a Veterans Day feast for the people involved in this, right?
Yes. So on November 9th, we've secured a hog from Dustin Bensmeller has been gracious enough to donate a hog, and Josh Carr from Kyoto, who has the barbecue competition thing that he goes to, his thing. He's going to come down. He's a veteran also. He's coming over, and he's going to roast it. He's building the spit, and he's going to roast it skin on, Hawaiian style, apple in the mouth, and all that. So after installs are done, 5:30 out at Ike's is when the banquet starts, and everybody who is a member of the organization, a volunteer, past installs that day, donors, we've invited them all to come to the banquet and have an end of season party with us.
Nice. And that's not necessarily open to the public. It's more of people involved with the project, right?
Exactly. But volunteerism is open to the public.
Sure.
I mean, you show up, we're probably going to tell you about the banquet that's happening that night because you installed some flagpoles. Like last night, Aaron Sellers said that he was interested in bringing some kids over to help install the 3 that are going up in Sigourney, and I said, well, let me know and I'll send you the banquet flyer. Bring them to the banquet too.
Yeah, awesome. Once again, give your information as far as finding you online if people are just joining us.
Yep. Again, that was www.veteranflagpoles.org, and on Facebook, Veteran Flagpole Initiative.
And if people are watching, if they have a veteran that they might want to get on the list, they can get that information there.
Absolutely. We have different kinds of tiers of donations. So if you want to basically secure a guaranteed install for your veteran, a $750 donation is going to secure that. You can submit their name. They're going to absolutely, most likely get a flagpole that next install season.
Okay.
Like I said, we have 146 waiting on the list right now. $500 donation is going to make that list get smaller, instead of bigger. And then it's broke down into different things. Hey, if you just want to, you have $25 and you want to donate $25, we have it broke down to what that $25 might cover, the concrete, the entire amount of concrete that we use for an install. So, you're going on there and you're like, I have $25 to donate. Click the concrete button and donate the $25. You at least know what it's going to, what portion of this it's going to help with.
Very cool. Now, of course, you're a Sigourney native. You did serve. Tell us when did you serve and what your duties were with our military.
So I was in the Army. I went right in out of high school, 2002 when I graduated, till 2006. Couple deployments, Iraq and Afghanistan with that as a senior scout observer for recon teams.
Okay.
And then I got out and went back in 08 to 09 to help train a unit up in Waterloo that was an Army Reserve unit before their deployment to Iraq.
Okay.
And then I went back in 2012, went out to Fort Bragg and back on the recon teams, the core recon teams that they had out there at Fort Bragg.
Okay.
Same duties, senior scout observer and designated marksman. So.
All right. Well, thank you so much for your service.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. And appreciate what you're doing for our veterans here in Iowa.
Yeah.
That's a very cool thing.
We'd love to have you come out that day, too, and come set up at an install and show everybody what it's like. Get more people interested in
we'll have to set that
happen.
up. All right, so check them out online and maybe donate or get one of your veterans in your life on the list to receive a flagpole. Will, thanks for your time.
Thank you.
And best of luck with the Veteran Flagpole Initiative. I'm looking at your T-shirt.
Yeah.
All right, thanks for tuning in here on Steve Shetler Media.